Hi there, folks. This is Adam with 8 Badge Gaming coming to you today with yet another gameplay video in our Baby Buzzwole series. Now, this will be our second game in the series, having beaten out the Tapu Bulu deck just yesterday there. I hope you did get to enjoy seeing how Baby Buzzwole was able to take control of that game and start one-shotting our opponent's GXs, and hopefully we'll get to do the same in this game. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. Now, it looks like we're against a metal, electric, dark, and colorless deck. So I'm curious as to what this could be. I'm wondering if it's the Zoro Duskmane deck. We're going to go ahead and guess heads here and lost the coin flip. Again, we're not too upset with this particular deck of taking the second turn because that means that we do get the first attack. I am kind of sad here now that we have the artillery in hand at the same time as the sycamore. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with Baby Buzzwole. And I think we're going to keep our basics in our hand till our turn. We're not going to throw down the DNC just yet because we don't want our opponent to be able to possibly Guzma it up. So we have a Magnemite here. I wonder if this is looking to go into either the metal or the electric Magnezone. I'm assuming it's likely going to be the metal Magnezone. So this is probably going to be the Duskmane Magnezone Zoroark deck. I know there's been a few different variants of this kicking around. Some of them have done well, some of them have not. Now, it might also be that we do just have some of the electric Magnemites that are implying the electric in the deck. So it could just be entirely based on our opponent's choice of Magnemites here. So we did get to see one Ultra Ball followed by a second. He discarded 2 energy to the first and discarded a Field Blower and a Mallow to the second. He is going for the Duskmane Necrozma here, throwing it on down, and we likely see a draw supporter here, which, yes, indeed, is a Sycamore. So let's see what he goes for here now. Now, we do possibly actually have the ability to Sycamore on our turn, because we could discard to the Ultra Ball, the Octillery, for example, use the Super Rod to shuffle it back in, and go that way. Now, we are going to want to manually lay the Diancie. We don't want to discard it, because it will go to the Lost Zone where it is a Prism. So let's go ahead. We're going to Ultra Ball. We're going to discard Octillery and Energy. We're going to go for a, let's say, regular Buzzwole. We're going to throw down a regular Buzzwole and a Diancie. We're going to attach an Energy. We're going to Super Rod to shuffle in our Energy and our Artillery. And we're going to go ahead and Sycamore here. So let's see, we got the Brooklet Hill as well as the Beast Energy, as well as a Regirock. So we're going to Brooklet Hill here to go for the Remoraid. Though it is possible that going for the Rockruff is the better choice here. So where we do have a draw supporter, I'm actually going to go for the Rockruff instead, because then we might be able to do a Lycanroc to force our opponent's active Pokemon up. We do have a Guzma here as well, and we do have a Regirock that we can put down, but I think we're going to hold on to it just there for now. So let's see what our opponent goes to throw down here. We got a Mount Coronet now instead of a Brooklet Hill. That does make us at least a little sad, but it is looking like he is running Zoroark, and we're always happy to see Zoroark with this deck. Being able to take one-shots on our opponent's Pokemon is always a fun time. We're going to see a Cynthia here, an Energy Attachment, a Magnemite, likely to let him retreat to get the Duskmane in. We're likely having him look for a rare Candy Magnezone here. We've got the Ultra Ball. Let's see if he goes for the Magnezone. We've got the Mount Coronet. Now, he won't have the 4 energy, maybe. And he is going for a Magneton instead. So I'm actually looking forward to taking out that Magneton. Let's see, it's 90 HP. So we might be able to go for the Guzma up of the Magneton. We've got, what, 30, add in a Beast Energy is 30, Regirock, yeah. So we do have Exaxes this turn on the Magneton to just mess with our opponent's day. So let's go ahead and let's do a Jet Punch, and we're going to put 30 on the other Magnemite. So we are going to take a prize here, and it is a Tapu Lele, which is pretty convenient, actually, because it lets us go Lele potentially for a Cynthia or the like, where we don't have to then discard anything that's in our hand. Or being able to Lele for a Guzma could be extremely applicable if our opponent's able to get this off the ground here now. Because if he does get the Rare Candy plus the Magnezone, he could use Mount Coronet to buy back a couple energy. If he's got an energy in hand, he can fuel up a Duskmane for an immediate one-shot back. But now Duskmane is 190 HP, so being able to go in with the Baby Buzzwole could actually be applicable there, because we're looking at what? We've got 120 plus an extra 30 from our Regirock and our Diancie. So our Regirock and Diancie then are bringing us up to 150. A Choice Brand would bring us up to 180. So if we were to get a strong energy, we'd be able to bring it up to 100 or 200 damage and go for a full KO. So it does look like our opponent is attaching energy here onto the Duskmane. He's putting a Float Stone onto the Zoroark. We're likely seeing a Sun's Eclipse GX here. Or no, he did have the Mount Coronet. He hadn't done that yet. So we're likely seeing some KOs here now. Ooh, attaching to the Zoroark is interesting, because I guess he's just trying to get that suited up to be able to do a KO back now in response. So a Sun's Eclipse GX. Alright, so that does KO our Buzzwole. It puts us now in Beast Ring range, though. So let's put up our Baby Buzzwole. Our opponent has exactly 4 prize cards. So we're going to throw down a Baby Buzzwole. And then I think we're actually just going to straight Sycamore to go many cards deep here. We don't want to attach an energy. Let's just say YOLO, let's do it. Let's hope for Strong and Choice. Did we get Strong and Choice? We did not. Okay, we did get Beast Ring as well as Ultra Ball. No way to get the Buzzwole out of the active, though. So, let's see. How do we want to go about this? So, if we do an Ultra Ball, we're going to be discarding an Ultra Ball and an N. Let's see what we can go for here. So, we can go for the Lycanroc to force up one of our opponent's other Pokemon, which actually I think might be what we want to do here. Because if we go Lycanroc GX, we can KO the Zoroark for single prize here. So let's go Lycanroc. Yes, we're going to force up the Zoroark here. We're going to attach a Strong. We're going to Max Elixir. We're going to attach the energy to our Baby Buzzwole on the bench. And we're going to Beast Ring, I think. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to Beast Ring. We're going to attach 2 energy to our benched Baby Buzzwole. And now our Buzzwole is going to just go for a Sledgehammer KO on the Zoroark for 340 damage. So that's going to give us another 2 prizes here now. A Cynthia and a Float Stone are actually 2 great cards for us to get. It means that we can actually put a Float Stone on the Regirock, and then go for a Cynthia to just fill up our hand again. So our opponent did have a Float Stone to get the Magnezone out of the active here. We are doing a Mount Coronet to get energy back. Taking a prize is going to shut off the Sledgehammer capability, but if we get lucky on the swing around, we might be able to get the added damage in there for a potential KO against the Duskmane here. So let's see what we want to do here. Oh, that is a sad time for us. Now, if we do get a... Let's see. What do we want here? I think we want to go ahead and put our Regirock up. We wish we could have gotten a Guzma. If our opponent has an energy in hand, we're kind of boned. Let's attach an energy to... let's say the Buzzwole. We're going to attach a floatstone here. We're going to do a Cynthia and hope for something good. We did get a Max Elixir. So Max Elixir is good, but missed. We should only actually have 3 energy left in the deck, so Max Elixirs might both whiff. Second one did not. We can throw down the Remoraid here. Let's retreat into our Buzzwole. And let's see, our opponent doesn't have exactly 4 prizes, so we're going to have to go for the swing around and hope for the best. So we got 1 heads here, so we're hitting for quite a bit of damage, so 150. So our opponent's Duskmane, being their primary attacker, their only attacker really that's left, is currently severely weakened. We don't have any of our Pokemon able to attack on the return here, so them going for the Nest Ball for the second Duskmane is kind of sad for us. He's going to try and suit up here again. I wish we had the Guzma beforehand to take out that Magnezone, because he's likely just going to suit up both of the Dawnwings or Duskmane Necrozmas here. So he's going to likely put 3 energy now on this one to allow it to KO our Buzzwole, and then put 3 energy onto, or 4 energy if possible, onto the benched Duskmane. So let's see how he goes for the setup here. So he is doing the magnetic circuit. We're going to see now if he puts it on to either the damaged active, which is kind of good for him because he's going to be able to KO the Buzzwole, but it means that it's going to be kind of risky if he doesn't have the energy to throw down on his benched Duskmane. We're in a little bit of a bad spot here. He is looking like he's suiting up here to go ham with the Duskmane on our Buzzwole, and likely tossing a couple of energy down on his benched Duskmane. If he has another energy here, that means that a single mount Coronet, even if we take the KO, means that we're going to be having a bad time. Alright, so he is going to be taking the KO here with the Meteor Tempest. He's set up to take a KO again next turn. He's had really exactly what is needed here, and we didn't get what we wanted, which is a sad time. Let's see what he goes for here now and what we should put back up. Now, he has 2 prizes. I think we go ahead and put up our Diancie. We have the Guzma. We got to hope for something off the top here, a Choice Band. So, what I think we want to do here is cry a little, really. Let's see, he can use the Magnezone to just, the Floatstone of the Magnezone to retreat for free. If he has the buyback energy and attach 1 to the Zorua, that means that he needs to have another energy in hand for him to be able to do a Meteor Tempest. So I think we just go ahead, we Guzma up the Zorua here. We put up our own Regirock, because we have another Guzma in hand. We throw an energy down here in a Choice Band, and we go ahead and pass back to our opponent. We really need to draw something good here. The best card off the top would either be a straight draw supporter, like a Sycamore, or something like an Octillery to just give us card advantage overall. This is not good here now. He's going to be Tapu Lele, likely going to grabbing a Guzma. I can't believe he just had a natural Tapu Lele in those last 3 cards. Because what he's probably going to be doing here now is going for a Guzma, forcing up the Lycanroc, buying back a couple energy with his Mount Coronet, attaching them with Magnetic Circuit to his undamaged Duskmane, using the Guzma that he's finding to put up our Lycanroc, and then kind of mess with our day. Ooh, the Acerola. So does that mean either he's used all of his Guzmas, or his remaining Guzma is prize? Let's see how many Guzmas he has in his bin. Only 1. So going for the Acerola here is a bit risky. It does let him put the damaged Duskmane in hand. It doesn't let him get the Zorua out, though, because Zorua would need to be damaged. So it does possibly buy us a turn here while he tries to figure out exactly how he wants to set up. And a turn might be all we need. If we draw an energy off the top, we do have the ability to Guzma up his undamaged Duskmane, and just do a Dangerous Rogue GX for KO. He is getting back the energy here. Actually, no, I think we might be done, because getting that extra energy back in hand means that he's going to be able to retreat his Zorua, use the Duskmane to KO our Regirock, and that means we just lose. So it looks like we are not getting there today. We had a little bit of a rough start. It wasn't a great time for us overall. We didn't have the ability to shut down his Magnezone. We were stuck with cards in hand that we just weren't able to go any further with. But we'll take our losses as we get them. We're now currently sitting at 1-1 with this deck, and we're hoping that our next matches end up a little bit better. So this has been our second game in our Baby Buzzwole series. As always, we greatly appreciate your viewership. We hope you tune in again tomorrow for our next game. And this is Adam with 8 Badge Gaming signing off.